Cash rock came through. Sativa got my brain blue. Bang new. All my bitches bang too. Thank you. Oh yeah, I can't lose. And I don't need to change shoes. We talking Diamond Hill till they tired of me.
What's up? It's your boy P Mount with Necessary Chaos TV.
And this is your co-host, JD, with Necessary Chaos TV. We have a very, very special guest in the building this evening. She goes by the name of DJ Timeko. She's in the house and she's about to enlighten us on what it means and the challenges of being a female DJ in a male-predominant sport, as we can say.
And I'm Sugar. I am here interviewing DJ Timeko. So, Miss DJ Timeko, how would you put yourself in the position as far as what you got going on? Give us your insight.
Well, I've been DJing for 10 years, and ever since the pandemic, things have changed for us a little bit. So I just feel like the role as a DJ is kind of evolving more into an A&R role, I could say, maybe. I've been doing a lot more artist development, I've been doing distribution, and I've been doing radio.
Okay.
But I look forward to the summer opening back up. We're going to be doing Denver to Atlanta Day this year, so I'm super excited about that.
July. Yes, ma'am.
So make sure you guys get your tickets ready. It's going to be the whole week, the last week of July. We're going to be in Atlanta. We're going to take over.
Make sure you're there.
We'll be there.
We're definitely going to be there.
Yes.
So, Miss DJ Timeko, how did you get into DJing, just in general? Like, what made you want to be a DJ?
It's always something that I wanted to do, but I just feel like when I was little, it was presented to me like it wasn't a career, like it was a hobby. Like, you need to go to school and you need to go to college and you need to get a real job.
Right.
So, I had several occupations and everything, but what really did it for me, I was working at Livewire Urban Radio, which was like one of the first internet radio stations here in Denver. So shout out Q. And there I got a chance to work with a lot of different DJs, and I would make suggestions like, well, why don't you do this or why don't you do that? And they're like, why don't you DJ and do it yourself? And I was, I will. That's a good idea. So I started DJing. I practiced. I started off on turntables, on vinyl. I can use CDJs. I can use controllers, just whatever's in front of me that puts out music, I can DJ on it. So that's something that I'm proud of.
Okay. Well, I'm proud of you for that.
Thank you very much.
Now, are you originally from Denver, Colorado?
Yes, born and raised here in Denver. Grew up in Park Hill. And then I moved to California, I moved to Texas, then I came back here.
So this is your stationary?
This is it. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Every time I want to go somewhere, I end up back here, so I'll just stay here.
Right. So tell me some of your accomplishments being a DJ.
Well, just being a DJ for 10 years is an accomplishment in itself, because a lot of people, they see the glitz and the glamour, and they think it's cool, like all the partying, but when it gets to the work,
right,
they don't realize how much work it is on the back end. So a lot of people say they want to DJ and they'll do it for a few months, and then they're like, no, this is too much work. But for me, I absolutely love it. So it doesn't even seem like work to me. It just seems like fun.
Right.
Yeah, but I've won a couple of awards, and that I was proud of. My next accomplishment that I want to tackle is I want to get a plaque for breaking an artist. So that's my new goal. That's what I'm trying to get to.
So what are some of your most notable projects? What are like people out here bumping in the streets that's Timeko produced, Timeko B, whatever?
Probably, I would say, I have a Slap Daddy mixtape series that I did with Outfit Music Media, and we have, a couple of CDs, and what we would do is we would put local artists and mainstream artists on the mixtape, and those did really well. So I do plan on doing more of those in the series. Also, I had a radio show that's, I think I've been doing it for about 8 years. It's called Wired to the T. And I also had another radio show called the Future Millionaire Mix Show. So those are the things that I've probably most noted for. And then, of course, just DJing out. I was the resident DJ at Catfish Haven for 3.5 years before the pandemic. So a lot of people know me from actual events that I'm DJing at also.
Yes, I have to say, I'm one of them people that came to listen to her good mixing.
Man, thank you. I appreciate it. I miss it. I miss that energy from the people, the crowd. It's been hard for me to get on Twitch or just DJ at home in the living room without the feedback from the people. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's talk about some of the challenges you face as being a female DJ. I mean, do you get the acceptance from the guys, or have you had to work extra hard just because you're a female?
Well, when I first started, it was not that many female DJs. It was a few. But I feel like now, everywhere I turn, it seems like it's a female DJ. It seems like it's a lot more widely accepted. And, you know, with me, I never really was looking for acceptance from them, because that's not why I was doing it. I was doing it because it's what I love to do. I feel like in any profession, if you're looking for acceptance from your competition, you're never going to get it.
Yeah.
Never.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So what advice would you give the young ladies coming up that say they want to get into DJing and they want to give us some advice, equipment wise, how you got started, and what advice would you give them?
Well, like I said, I learned how to use everything, and I think as time goes by, the equipment is getting smaller and easier to manage. So I feel like it's a lot easier for women. You don't have to carry turntables and crates and mixer, and it was a lot of equipment and it was very heavy. So now I have a pretty consolidated setup. It's easy to carry. I would suggest, now there's a DJ school. There's 2 DJ schools actually. There weren't any DJ schools when I started. I would recommend going to a DJ school, learning your fundamentals, and also something that we didn't have to worry about when I started too much was just building your followers and your brand and your social media, because nowadays that's just as important as your mixing, is how you're getting it out there. So I would say work on your social media presence as well as your skills and your song selection and your catalog of music.
Now, as far as your social media, where can people find you in the social media
They can
world?
find me on my website, DJ Timeko, DJTimeko.com. It's TIMEKO.com. I'm also on Facebook, DJ Timeko, everything at DJ Timeko. So all my social media, Instagram, Facebook. I'm not on Snapchat or anything like that, but you can find everything you need on my website. So actually, if I had like one of my favorite songs from the town right now is No Games by Nike Nitty, and it's featuring Jewy, Miracle, and Mike T. So that's just like one of my personal favorite songs.
We just had an interview with Jewy, and he
Yes.
was telling us about stuff that he had going on too. So.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I really enjoy working with Jewy, and
His spirit is nice, right?
His spirit is nice, and his food is phenomenal.
I
He
have
definitely
to
has
second that.
many
I definitely
talents.
have to second that.
Yes,
He does.
yes.
He does. He's very, very talented in so many different ways.
Mm-hmm.
So now that you have your platform and everything else going on with what you have going on, just in general with the city, what is most important to you outside of DJing?
Outside of So back to this Corona thing, it just made me think about. I never thought about what I would do if I couldn't DJ anymore, and I had like a whole year to just sit and think about it. Like what else is important besides DJing? So before Corona, I had actually I had took an urban leadership class with the ULF, and I'm actually a mentor with Dawn. And shout out to Dawn. So we mentor young girls.
Now, I'm sorry to cut you off, but what is Dawn?
Dawn is determined, ambitious women networking is what Dawn stands for. And it's a lot of ladies, and we just mentor young girls. We take them on trips, field trips. We do vision boards with them. We talk to them. We just want to be there for them. Just another figure, a mentor figure. Maybe aside from their parents, we just talk to them, and I think we're really making a difference, and I know it makes a difference in my life also, so shout out to my mentee. Her name is Ladrea. She just had a really good parent-teacher conference, and she just got accepted into middle school that she was trying to get into, so I'm really proud of her for that. But just giving back to the community in some kind of way, in some other form other than music, is important to me, because when you're gone, you want to leave a legacy behind, of helping people. And I mean, what good is doing all this stuff if you're not helping anybody from it? So as far as like the artists, I want to help just the people that listen to my music. I want to help elevate their mood. I want to help them have a good time. I want to help artists. I want to be a blessing to everybody that comes in my path. That's my goal.
That's a great way of thinking about it. Or even an outlook of looking at things. So.
Yeah. And I did want to give a quick shout out to my shirt. You guys see my shirt? Black Women Are Dope from Clothing Chaos. Shout out to our sponsors here. Also, I want to give a shout out. Now, that's another thing that I do. I try to wear clothes from local, just anything that has to go with local. Yes. So I want to give a shout out to my stylist, is Tamrock from I Rock Boutique, and she keeps me right. I want to give a shout out to Toya J and Courtney that keep my hair looking right.
Now, do you have any of their information, maybe for the people that may be looking for something?
I know. So Courtney is at Serenity, the Serenity Boutique. If you guys can Google that, and the Hair Teak with Toya. I know they're on Parker. Very Googleable.
Okay, company. As long as they're Googleable, you guys.
Very Googleable.
Okay. Yeah. So that's actually pretty amazing. Well, and we definitely want to appreciate you even more. So, for us and for everyone that's watching.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you guys
for the whole everything.
Well, that's what I do it for. I do it for y'all.
Definitely, we appreciate it.
Thank you. As long as you appreciate it, I'll keep doing it.
And Timeko, please, just so everybody will know, tell them about the mixtape that you got going for Denver Day.
Oh, yeah. So we are putting together a mixtape for Denver to Atlanta Day. I'm really excited. If you guys want to submit songs for consideration, you can email them to me at djtimeko@gmail.com. It's djtimeko.com. Gmail.com. Yeah, gmail.com. That's it. And we're just going to have the dopest artists on there.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in to what we got going on. DJ Timeko, our special guest.
Thank you.
And thank you to the fellas as well. And we will catch you guys on the next one.
Yes, thank you guys for having me. I appreciate you.
Cash rock came through. Sativa got my brain blue. Bang new. All my bitches bang too. Thank you. Oh yeah, I can't lose. And I don't need to change shoes.